Hi everybody, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, everyone's favorite space colony management game. Today, we're going to be starting a new colony where we'll be keeping in the spirit of our Twitch playthrough series that has been going on, where we've been launching rockets from the to the Temporal Tear on all of the different asteroids. We've slowly worked our way through all of the different planets, and we are all the way up to the Badlands. So that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm really excited because I still haven't played this map yet, and I'm curious to see what the seed generator gives us. Real quick, I've also actually set out a couple of rules and goals for us, just to go over that. The playthrough goals that we're going to have today is that we're going to be going through from start to finish all the way up to the Great Escape. We have some stretch goals that I might do as well, which are going to be for like farming all the plants, ranching all the critters, and possibly using all the vents and geysers. I do have a couple of rules. We're not going to be using any mods, all right? And I don't like doing any like save scumming, so there'll be no reverting to old save files. We're going to reveal the map over time as we like to discover. Personally, I really enjoy the act of going over and digging out geysers and vents, things like that. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do a lot of designs on the fly. We're going to try not to do any type of like looking things up online and how to do it. We're going to build as we go. All right. It's funner that way. So with that being said, let's get started. What are we going to do? What are we going to do today? We're gonna work on the Badlands. Let's see if we can't get a seed that gives us a lot to do. I would like to find something that is geoactive, if possible. Ooh, that was dang. We clicked too fast. Let's see if we can find one that's geoactive. We got a magma channels playthrough going on right now on Volcania of all things on Twitch. So we're gonna skip magma channels this time around. Oh, this is amazing actually. We have a geoactive metal rich asteroid, and we're gonna have some wild cards in here. We'll have large boulders and slime molds. That might cause some problems for us, especially down in the oil biome, if one of these things have punctured through the abyssalite. So let's see what this is gonna give us. I'm kind of excited about it. Okay, well, here we go, and we're off. I'm really looking forward to doing this series. This is our first Let's Play series that I've ever done, and even though we've done a lot of stuff on Twitch over the last like year and a half, we've streamed this game a epic ton, but this is the first time that we're actually doing something specifically for YouTube. All right, so let's get our first 3 duplicates. Normally what I like to do is I like to get a builder, a digger, and I know it's really subjective, but personally I really like having a researcher as well. And let's see here, let's get somebody who, yeah, a building digger and a supplier. That's a really good one. We'll take Bert. We'll also look for digger over here that might be digging, operating. That's nice, and tidying. Good, good, good. And then for our researcher, we'll do researching, supplying, and farming. I think that's like a nice balance, because eventually we'll finish all the research and then we can just have this person flip over. And then eventually we'll cycle that stuff out. Personally, I really like the +1 traits. I don't know why, I just do. And I don't really have any strong feelings about any of the negative traits either. So I'm all for it. Whatever the game gives us, we're gonna take it. We should give these guys some names. What should we call these guys? They're these guys and gals, these duplicants of the world. I don't know. We could go with this. We might rename them. I'm not feeling very creative at this exact moment in time. Maybe I just haven't had enough coffee yet. What are we gonna name the disease sewer? God. What are we gonna call this thing? How about we do the Prosperous Brigade? That's not too bad. Star-Crossed Space Bridge? Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. All right, well, let's take a look-see. What's around us? We have, oh goodness, we have warm boulders right next to us. Right, to start with, that's it's gonna be good and bad. We have a cold biome up here, it looks like. That's gonna be pleasant. And all right, everything else seems about right. What type of materials are we working with by chance? Do we have anything of note? We have some copper. We've got some nearby iron. That's great. A fair amount of sandstone, of course. Filtration medium. We have sand, and do we have a bunch of dirt? We do. Oh, look at this. We have some fertilizer and some phosphorite over here. Okay, great. All right, sweet. Well, let's get started, shall we? let's start making our little base here. We have water. Maybe I won't dig out. Actually, this is interesting. We have water to the left and to the right. I guess we're gonna dig up to begin with. This is a strange start. Well, I guess we'll have like a little middle thing. Why not? Just, we're gonna build right on up here. And we'll get going out. All right, so let's tackle the first things that we need to get done for today, right? The first couple things that we want to get started on is we want to secure our food supply. We need to get basic living situation online. So outhouses and some beds for them to sleep in. And then ideally it would be nice too if we could get some research done for this first segment. And let's speed this up while we're at it. Keep having these guys dig up. Let's see here. And let's go ahead and make our floors 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tiles high for us to start with. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to see what this map brings us. Ellie and Mima are doing some busy work right now, but I'll have to see how I'm really interested to see how this all comes together. All right, let's go ahead and set these plants to be auto-harvested. That'd be nice. Let's see here. What else do we need to get done? I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm gonna do? I think is we're just gonna build temporary bedding right over here right now. And what a weird thing. All right, and then I think also what we'll do is we'll just chuck some outhouses up here. I want to keep this open since there's water right here. I want to be a little careful about what's going on. Okay. I'm not really sure what we're going to do long term in regards to where we're gonna put bathrooms and everything like that. But for now, we'll just plan on building a little bathroom facility over here. Okay. All right. We'll chuck 3 beds in here. We'll let this oxalite keep emitting for the time being, and then eventually once this disappears, there's 109 kilograms here. Once this disappears, we'll replace the flooring. I think that'll be good. Anyways, so yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what this map brings us. We have a really warm biome over here right off the bat. So, and we're gonna have to explore. I guess, like, probably get some research done right off the bat to see if we can't get some insulation, because this is, it's not terrible. It's not gonna overheat us. I suppose it depends on what's on the other side of this boulder, you know? Oh God, these guys are just hanging out here. Oh no, they're gonna pee on the floor. Well, oh well. We'll mop it up. It wouldn't be a new game if somebody wasn't peeing on the floor right away. Am I right? All right, once I get that done, we'll have them come down here, build all that out, doing all this. All right, so that gives us some beds. This also gives us our first little outhouse room. Let's go ahead and stick a pneumatic door on here. And until we get airflow tiles, we'll stick another pneumatic door on here, and this will give us the room bonus for that. Same for that. So we're gonna move this bedroom almost immediately, side note. And okay, well, look at this. We have a whole section here full of carbon dioxide, which if we open this up is not going to be ideal for our colony at this point in time anyway. It's interesting that we got cornered by water. This is good. This is breaking up our normal build flow that I normally do, where we end up with like this weird cube pattern and everything's the same. I guess this base we're gonna have these little like pillar sections in the middle of it. And we'll have like maybe little rec rooms or something through here long term. I'm kind of curious to see how this impacts things and it comes together. All right, so everyone's gonna pee on the floor here soon. Can we have you guys prioritize the bathrooms, please? That'd be great. Let's have them work on all this first. How are we doing on Oxlite here? All right, so we're slowly chipping away here. Something else I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give these guys a little bit of a room bonus right now. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess we'll have these little platforms all through here. This is interesting. I'll have to figure out some good uses for that. All right, great. So once that's done, I think I'm gonna come over here and we're gonna drop a pitcher pump down in here. And we'll see about getting some water brought up into these wash basins to get us started. More importantly, yeah, all right, so here, here comes the pee, folks. Here comes the pee. All right, excellent. We got our first colony achievement. What is it? First colony achievement is bed and bath. Have at least one toilet in the colony and bed for every duplicate. Nice. I'm excited about this. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys to mop up all this pee water here. We don't want anybody, we want to minimize the amount of wet feet everybody has. Since wet feet tends to be a pretty big source for stress in the game. Okay, good. So this is starting to come together. We'll have them do that. Put in a door, and that'll give them a room bonus for a bedroom. And we're off and away. This is awesome. All right. So let's see here. Have we possibly discovered anything? Do we have? Interesting that there's cold biomes here. Yeah, we're gonna probably need to get some insulation at some point here soon. And man, there's a lot of igneous and granite rock down here. This is my jam. All right, we're gonna have to, I'm just gonna dig down here. And we're gonna go ahead and start harvesting some of this material. Although it looks like we can't. What is this that we can't dig? Granite, okay. Let's see here, we don't have any skill points. All right, we're just gonna have to wait. We're just gonna have to wait for a little bit. And that's okay, we'll dig this down here. And this can fill with CO2. And this can just be a CO2 pit for the time being when we start exploring the map and figuring out what resources it has given us. All right, I like to set these doors up on the top. Anytime I do this, I don't want people pathing through here. So I usually set it up so that nobody can path through these doors. I don't know, I just find it inefficient and I just dislike it in general. All right, so these guys are going to hop around, it looks like. Keep digging down, that's cool. Looks like we have some slime down here. And some old buildings that we've been discovering. This is great. This is great. I'm excited about this. All right. Cool. Well, I can keep building all these little pieces. I might actually go ahead and uproot this bristle blossom because it's not growing anyway. And we'll pick it up and move it somewhere else. And I think too, what we'll do is once they finish this, oh wow, look at this abyssite. This abyssite got evaporated, so we'll go ahead and fix the floor. All right, now that this is done, let's come over here. And I think what we'll do is we're gonna put in right here. Oh, there's some more oxalite over here too. What we'll do is we'll, over here, we'll put in a research facility and some treadmills, I think, as well. We'll have to like think about where we're gonna stick some extra duplicates. We might just make 3 more beds right up here. That's okay. Later we'll convert these into, what's the room size for rec rooms? Minimum size is 12 tiles. Yeah, we'll turn these into rec rooms or something long term. I like this plan. All right, cool. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little bit of prep work here. We'll go ahead and set this up. I guess it's okay that we let all this CO2 fall out of here. Do you guys think? It's gonna end up like flowing out and ending up down in the CO2 pit down here, which I think that's okay. We got another colony achievement. What did we get? Outdoor renovations. Okay, we constructed a building outside our initial starting biome. Cool. I'm not sure what that was, but hey. All right, we're gonna make room for 2 more duplicates here and prep this space for them. Okay, let's go ahead and set this to... we don't have any shine bugs. Okay, we might need to close these doors long term, but for now, we'll let them come in. All right, cool. And this is great. I think, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start getting the research facility set up. So we're gonna need a couple of things here, right? One, we're gonna need some manual generators. That's the first thing. These we're gonna have to hook up to some power. We're gonna need a few batteries. And I suppose we might need to come down here and just dig this out a little bit. Yeah, I might sneak in here and dig this out a little bit. I don't think we can dig this obsidian. Can we make this just a touch bigger? I just want to lower the water level a little bit. Right, because then we can put the pitcher pump like right here. You know? I think that would be great. And as a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and plan for this. Actually, if we can lower it even further, so that way it's in alignment with these floors, that'd be even better. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be floor. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll dig this out a little bit. We'll lower the water level. And then we might lose a little bit of water here. Maybe we can, how about we do something like this? Okay. All right, sweet. We have power, we have batteries, and we have a research station. This is exciting. All right, how about we do this? We'll go ahead, we'll hook the batteries up, we'll get these guys running, and we're gonna start getting some research done. I really hate to build this ladder because I'm just gonna deconstruct it at the end of the day. Like what I really want is I'm just gonna stick a ladder right here for right now. This is what we want eventually. And we'll dig this out right here. All right, cool. All right, well, first things first, let's go ahead and pick up a new duplicate, shall we? Ooh, you know what? We could get a pip right off the bat. Should we get some pip eggs? And then that way we can use them to start planting some farms and stuff like that. They're just gonna plant plants everywhere we want because we can't wrangle them quite yet. I suppose it's not the worst thing, but it might not be the best thing either. Oh God. Okay, Meep, how's it going, buddy? We have a supplying, decorating, tidying person. Let's get Meep in here. And he can start doing work. All approved. We should have a few skill points. Meep, look at this. All right, we're gonna get you set up with improved carrying. Let's make sure you get a hat. And we're gonna start just building these guys up so they can get up to exosuit training right away. And then everything else we'll do that secondary. Even though we're a long ways away from having exosuits we're gonna start planning for it. Okay, awesome. Actually, as a matter of fact, you know what? I think we can skip. Ah, dang, they beat it to us. Beat us to it. Let's get this pitcher pump put in. Oh, everyone's angry that they have wet feet now. And then we can start filling up all of these things. We have some research that we need to get done. Let's get this party started, shall we? Okay, so what we're looking for is, I want to secure our food supply right away. So let's go ahead and get the ration boxes up and running. We'll get those researched so that way we can move this ration box somewhere else. So that way our food isn't decomposing in oxygen all the time. It looks like we still have a little bit of oxalate pumping out here right now. But we're gonna need to start thinking about setting up oxygen diffusers as well. And start making a little bit of O2 for the base. I think for the time being, what we'll do is, how tall are we already? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're already 4 floors tall, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. We're gonna go ahead and dig this out down here. Maybe we'll make some food storage right here. Just gonna dig a hole here, and we'll go in a little bit. We're just gonna make a little pit, and we're gonna chuck our ration boxes in here. Let's see here, 1, 2, this will be tall enough. Yeah. But this is a little bit of a problem, right? Because this doesn't really jive with our floor plan, but that's okay. You know, like we'll put some statues or some nonsense here, and then I don't know what we'll put over here. But it's right in the middle, so I guess this isn't too bad, right? Maybe we should move it over one. Should we move it? If we move it over one, oh, it's always, we have an odd number of floors. How is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Can we do something like a horseshoe like this instead? There we go. See, that looks more symmetrical. I'm all for this. All right, we'll stick some ladders here. Eventually, when we get airflow tiles, we'll put them in here, and then hopefully nobody ends up peeing in this CO2 pit that we're about to make. And then that can go there. I think that'll be fine for now. We just want to be able to get down here and put these ration boxes in. Eventually we'll take this out and we'll replace that with refrigerators. Okay, cool. Nice. Well, this is looking pretty good, chat. How about, what else can we get done here? Oh, hey, we can dig this out now. Let's get this, all of this dug out. And it looks like we have a hatch over here. Too bad we can't pick them up and move them. He would be super handy to have in the base. All right, awesome. Yeah, this is great. Have we discovered anything by chance? Let's take a little peek around here and see if we found any neutronium. Holy crap, we have nosh beans on this map. That's a, oh wow. That's cool. All right, that'll be a good source of food. Maybe make some tofu at some point in time. Anyway. All right, great. How are we doing on food? We have 8,000 calories. We need to start thinking about getting some farming up and going. So hopefully this research gets done. And have we earned a skill point yet? We really want to get our digger. We're working on it. We really want to get our digger in a position where we can have him start digging some of the more harder materials for us. All right, our basic farming has been researched. Let's see here. What else can we get done? A farm tile might be nice as well, and this would give us the ability to get the mess table. I'm not too worried about some of the other stuff. Well, hold on a second. What do we need for different oxygen production? They give us the allergy diffuser, right? Right off the bat, if I remember right. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We're gonna make a run for the meal prep. And that'll give us some farm tiles, and then we can start getting some meal wood up and running here. I guess we're gonna open this up. I guess we'll put farm, like a farm right over here. It's a nice source of algae as well. Okay, well, we can't dig down here. Oh, that's terrible. Well, it is what it is. Goodness gracious. All right, our new duplicate, we didn't even give him a new bed. Oh gosh, it's already, everything's already falling apart. All right, we'll go ahead and set this up. We are gonna dig this out. We're gonna open this up, start letting the CO2 work its way down to the bottom of the vase. We'll pop this mealwood seed on here, and I think I'm gonna dig this out, and we're gonna put our first farm, like right over here. We're just gonna build a mealwood farm right now, keep us good and fed for a little bit, and we'll be on our way. Nice, man. I'm excited. I've been really looking forward to playing this map. I'm kind of curious to see what we're gonna get. We might have did ourselves in when we decided to go with boulders and slime molds. But I mean, that has bitten us in the past, right? We've had, we've definitely had our fair share of issues with boulders and slime molds, particularly with the oil biome. So, kind of curious to see what happens when we get there. We do have a food shortage, so let's see if we can't get some of this. We'll go ahead and set up auto harvesting on, well, pretty much anything that's within eyesight at the moment. If we end up getting near it and we can harvest it, let's let our duplicants do that, right? Is this ethanol? Oh, look at this. We have liquid ethanol up here. Oh, that's gonna be exciting. We can, wow. If we rushed a petroleum generator, we can have a whole lot of power really quick. Well, it's probably getting way ahead of ourselves at the moment, but it sure is nice to think of. All right, well, we're gonna open this up. Allow people to pass through here pretty easily. How are we looking at rooms, shall we? Okay, we have 2 barracks and a latrine. This will give us some morale bonus. That'll be nice. And we do need to start thinking about producing a little bit of oxygen. You know, we're getting to that point. Okay. Oh, hey, by the way, dang, we still can't dig this yet. Have we gotten any skills by chance? This digger, we need this digger. We just need to get 1 skill point, buddy. Here. Oh, not that one. Let's keep that food. We'll dig all this algae out. And we're gonna have to do something about this hatch. We could murder the hatch, but nobody wants to eat raw meat, let's be honest. All right, sweet. Well, I think this is like a pretty good start. We'll have to see like how this is gonna shape up over time. How are we looking at oxygen? All right, well, you know, it's fine. They'll be okay. Let's go ahead and get an oxygen diffuser set up. We'll go ahead and build it like right here. Since we have a lot of people kind of like in this neck of the woods. I really want to put it over here by the printing pond, but that's okay. We'll just put it here for right now. Opening up all the CO2 and pressurizing our base with CO2 might not have been the best idea, but we'll be fine. It'll be fine, chat. It'll be fine. God. Okay. We have oxygen. As long as nobody suffocates to death right away, we'll be okay. We might have some starvation, but you know what? It's good. It's good for them. You know, sometimes you just need to fast a little bit. Fortunately, we have all of this algae over here as well. I hate to dig it out, because honestly, it just increases our room capacity that we need to fill full of oxygen, so there is that. And hopefully we can get some doors and we can start closing off and making like a nice little contained air compartment here. Okay, so cool. So we got grills, mess tables, farm tiles, everything we could possibly need. What should we go for next? I'm tempted to go for advanced research, but how about, let's get pneumatic or manual airlocks, and then we can protect the oxygen in our base. So we're not having to like think about where's our oxygen going, and as we dig out and expand everything, you know. And then once we can close the base off, then we have to deal with CO2, but that's okay, you know, like it'll be fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Cool. Man, this is awesome. All right, well, I think, chat, I think we're gonna go ahead and stop there for today. Thanks so much for all of the subscribers that have been supporting our channel on Twitch and everything like that. I think that you guys are a big reason why we are able to keep continuing to do this. And other than that, I will, everyone have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.